Imagine a world where your entire office, the high-end monitors, the tangled web of cables, the roaring fans of a desktop tower, all disappears. In its place sits a single, impossibly thin slab of glass and aluminum. It's silent. It's beautiful. And it's more powerful than 99% of the computers on the planet. For 5 years, professional creators have lived in a state of compromise. When Apple killed the Intel iMac Pro in 2021, they gave us the Mac Studio. It was powerful, sure, but it lacked that all-in-one magic. We were forced to buy separate displays, separate speakers, and deal with the clutter. But as we sit here in May 2026, the silence is about to be broken. Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. The leaks are no longer just whispers, they are a flood. From the supply chains in Taiwan to the internal code found in macOS Tahoe, everything points to one thing: the iMac Pro is coming back. And it's not just a refresh. It is a total reimagining of what a professional desktop should be. We are talking about a 32-inch 7K display, the unreleased M5 Ultra chip, and a cooling system that shouldn't exist in a chassis this thin. Today, we are going deep. We aren't just looking at benchmarks. We're looking at why Apple is finally killing the Mac Pro Tower to make room for this beast. If you are a video editor, a 3D artist, or a developer waiting for the final boss of computers, stay tuned. Because by the end of this video, you'll realize that your current setup just became obsolete. Let's start with the thing you'll be staring at for 10 hours a day: the display. 4 years, 27 inches was the gold standard. But in 2026, that feels small. The new iMac Pro is rumored to feature a massive 32-inch mini LED panel. But this isn't just the Pro Display XDR slapped onto a computer. This is Extreme Retina. We are looking at a 7K resolution. Why 7K? Because at 32 inches, it allows for a perfect 218 pixels per inch, the sweet spot where the human eye can no longer distinguish individual pixels, even if you're leaning in to edit a 1-pixel detail in Photoshop. And for the first time on an iMac, we are getting promotion. 120 Hz on a 32-inch desktop screen. If you've never used a high refresh rate desktop, it's hard to describe. It's not just for games. It's the way the windows move. It's the way your code scrolls. It's a level of fluidity that makes 60 Hz feel like it's broken. But here's the real kicker: the tandem OLED rumors. Some leaks suggest Apple is testing a dual-layer OLED panel similar to the 2024 iPad Pros. This would mean infinite contrast, zero blooming, and 2000 nits of peak brightness. It would literally be the best screen ever put on a consumer device. Now, let's talk about the muscles. The M4 generation was impressive, but the M5 architecture is where Apple is going for the throat. The iMac Pro 2026 is expected to be the launch vehicle for the M5 Ultra. Using Apple's new Fusion architecture, the M5 Ultra isn't just two chips glued together. It's a single massive die that behaves as one unit. We are looking at a 36-core CPU and up to 80 GPU cores. To put that in perspective, this all-in-one computer will be able to render a Pixar-level 3D scene in real time. It will be able to compile millions